Let's bring in Kimberly Guilfoyle, host of the Kimberly Guilfoyle Show. Kim, appreciate you joining me. You obviously were at Fox for some time. You know a little bit about the culture over there.
Over a decade, and worked there with the great Judge Napolitano. So it was nice to see him on your program. And congrats on everything, Carl. You've done a fabulous job.
Thank you very much. So here's the question. We now know that Fox, they keep all these records on people. They did this. If they get rid of their top-rated host because of a personality dispute, is what they're alleging to, who's going to want to work there anymore?
Well, it's just awful because, it has sort of a chilling effect, right? It makes all the talent and the producers and the incredible team of people that work there. There's so many talented people that work at Fox, whether they're, line producers, executive producers, the hair and makeup team, all of the above. And so it's unfortunate. Tucker is a personal friend of mine, of Don Jr., of the family. I think he's unbelievably talented. I've known him for decades. And, I feel like it's a loss for Fox News, and I feel like it's a loss for America. But there are new chapters in life, and I'm sure we will be hearing from Tucker very soon. He's got a compelling voice. He understands the America First base. He is a fearless warrior, and he is an undeniable and invaluable asset wherever he decides to go. And quite frankly, I don't know that Tucker needs anybody, if you get my point. He can get out there and do his show. I know his executive producer, Justin, really well. He's produced me before. He's a fantastic talent, too. So, and I love the family. I know, Tucker's whole family, his wife and his dad and brother and, the kids. So they're great Americans. They care deeply about this country. He's always been an unafraid and unabashed voice for what he believes in, much like yourself and myself and Don and Eric and Laura, the family. We get out there, we get after it. And, that's what Tucker did every single night. And he really just touched a base in the American public and the America First movement. And people really knew that he wasn't just putting on a show and going through the motions. He was actually talking about tough issues, Ukraine and immigration and things that a lot of people didn't want to talk about, whether the news that, he broke as it relates to Hunter Biden or the Twitter files or January 6th. He was an important voice and will continue for decades to come in the American media.
Yeah. Well, KG, actually, that was going to lead to my next question, which is he was not afraid to throw a bomb at anybody. I mean, he threw bombs at the neocons. He threw them at, Republican, Democrat. If you were not in line with liberty and the Constitution, what he thought the founding principles of this country were, he threw bombs at you. And the issue is that's why he was popular, but yet management didn't agree. I mean, is there some sort of disconnect between them and regular people?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's got a mythical, iconic quality. It's like a David and Goliath, and people are inspired by that. And it reminds me so much of President Trump and why he has such an incredibly devoted base behind him. And I think you saw the market, correct with nearly $800 million, correct financially in terms of when they saw that Tucker was no longer with Fox. And I just want to say this, too. We're talking a lot about Tucker Carlson, who's phenomenal. I'm going to tell you, Dan Bongino is exceptional as well and a great friend and another true, authentic warrior who really tells it like it is. And that's what people want. Those are the shows that do well, not people who are just paid to say something and do whatever management wants, but do what you actually believe. Connect with the people. They have a lot of choices about who they're going to listen to, what they're going to watch, and where they're going to go. And now with streaming and all other capabilities, people have options in this country. And that's what I like. It's like the free marketplace of media and information and news and journalism. So we've got options. So earn their trust and earn their view every single day, because we're lucky to be out there to fight for the facts and the truth and get it to the people.
Well, that's another thing, Dan Bongino, too, is look, I'm a loyal listener of the podcast, I'll admit. I think he's got a very grounded sense about him. He's been very, very nice to Fox in his departure. He has holds no ill will or anything like that. He talked about it for almost an hour on his podcast. But he's another one where he was like, look, I am what I am, and I'm not going to toe talking point lines, and I'm not going to do what you tell me to do. And I believe that probably led to his departure. But can we not have an honest media? I mean, this is the media behemoth of all networks.
Right. I mean, Fox did it like no one else with Roger Ailes and everybody there was Bill Shine. created a massive news media, empire that people should be proud of. But I also think like we should have each other's back if somebody wants to be authentic and tell the truth. I mean, the American people deserve the truth, but we don't know everything that went on, behind the scenes. God bless.
Sure.
But like I said, there's other venues, right? There's Newsmax, there's Rumble. I'm on there every day. We're doing great. I mean, one of my last shows like 885,000 views. So that's basically crushing, stepping on the throat of CNN, MSNBC, and a lot of the Fox News shows as well.
Oh, and that's that. Anybody with an iPhone can be a star nowadays. Kimberly Guilfoyle, always a pleasure.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.